Women who embody queen energy are the most targeted women in the world. Whether it's in relationships, workplaces, or even families, when a woman has beauty, intelligence, kindness, and a magnetic presence, she attracts admiration, but she also attracts envy. Today, I want to show you how Olandria from Love Island embodied queen energy, both during the show and after, and what we can learn from her about protecting your essence. Hello, my beautiful feminine ladies. Welcome to Grow Glow Initiative. My name is Rose, and today we will be unpacking something so important: queen energy and how to protect your essence. I wanted to use Alandria today as an example because I feel she is the most magnetic woman I have seen on the show of Love Island, and even just in general. Her essence, who she is just so polarizing, and I just wanted to unpack it for you and look at some of the characteristics she displays in the show, even outside of the show, that will help you to amplify your queen energy. So, what is queen energy? Queen energy is not about being perfect or untouchable. It is about having a good heart, knowing your worth, and carrying yourself with dignity. It's also about being generous without shrinking, being kind without being naive, and being powerful without being controlling. That kind of energy makes a woman stand out, and that's why she often becomes a target. People test her, criticize her, or even try to dim her light because they can feel the favor over her. When Olandria was in the villa, we saw her good heart on full display. She supported the girls. She wanted everyone around her to win, and even in her relationship with Taylor, she showed care. She made breakfast for him at some point, and she gave her nurturing side openly. That is queen energy at its purest, serving with love and leading with grace. But what I admire most is that even when situations around her were messy, she didn't shrink. She didn't let other people's chaos define her energy. She stayed true to herself. Now, let's talk about her dynamic between her and Taylor, because this is an important part. I genuinely feel like Taylor wanted to humble Olandria. From the start, he knew he wasn't fully attracted, but he didn't say it outright. Instead, he waited for the right moment to blindside her and to put her in a position where she felt less than. This for me was very much a play on his side. He was playing that game. Now, it's something that a lot of wounded masculine men do when they encounter a powerful woman. When he sees a powerful woman, he looks for ways to chip away at her energy. But let's take something into consideration now. The beauty of queen energy is that even when things are falling apart, they are still aligning because the universe always aligns with a woman who is in her queen energy, who is not apologizing for who she is. So, Taylor might have been the villain in that situation, but here was Nick to come and save the day. From the beginning, Nick's body language said everything. He was smitten, but also respectful. He held back not because he wasn't interested, but because he didn't want her to see him as a player. He truly admired Olandria and felt she could bring out a version of him that would be more of a man. You know, he even says it: "You make me want to be a better man. He even, not in those terms, but he says it. He makes it clear that Olandria makes him want to take life seriously. And at that point in time, he is ready to serve Olandria. He is ready to be there for his queen. And because of that, we see how his respect and admiration allows both of them to come together and actually create a love story that we are all smitten by. He looked at her as a queen, and a queen deserves full respect and admiration from her man. This is the feminine principle in action. One thing I want you to know is throughout the show, Olandria didn't chase or push, she allowed, and the right attention came to her naturally. And even when things were not meant to work out, when they did not work out, she got even something better in return. So ladies, when you start to go into relationship and you start to feel like I have to hold on to him because I won't have a better experience, I want you to know that the more you let go, the more you receive what is meant for you, what will truly fulfill you. Now, let's look at the transition after the show. What's powerful is the shift we've seen in Olandria after the show. She's still herself, but she's more unapologetic. She's not performing the nice girl role anymore. She's protecting her peace. She doesn't need to prove her heart anymore to anyone for that matter because she's already shown the world who she is. This is a vital queen energy lesson. At different stages, you show different versions of yourself. Vulnerability helps people see who you are, but boundaries protect your energy. Olandria understands that, and that's why she feels even more powerful now than she was before. And that's why we even feel her aura. Boundaries are royal. Not everyone deserves access to you. So, what are the key takeaways from Olandria's energy for that matter? Number one, generosity is your strength. You can give with love, but you must also guard your heart. I love how she managed to put her heart and her energy into everyone and show that, you know, that caring side, that vulnerability. I love that. I love the fact that she didn't cover that or try to create a facade around it. She was fully herself, and even at that, she showed how powerful it is to be someone who is caring, to be someone who is generous. But she managed to also guard her heart. She stood up for herself when it mattered most. And even when she said she didn't like, after that, she spoke in an interview saying she wished she didn't have to do that. But I believe that she did it for herself and she even gave other women permission to stand up for themselves. Remember, ladies, you are allowed to feel your emotions. You are allowed to be angry. You are allowed to cry. You are allowed to be fully yourself. Don't ever allow someone to tell you that, hey, don't cry. Hey, don't be angry. Because that is you fully expressing your emotion. And when we express our emotions, we allow ourselves to regulate fully. Next, we see that boundaries are very important. Olandria created a lot of boundaries within the show and even after the show. She cut off people that she had to cut off and she moved forward with her life. Number three, energy is currency. Where you place your attention is where your essence will grow. So choose wisely. Olandria is not placing any of her attention into the tabloids, into the media, into things that are being said about her. She's focused on her getting her bag and focused on immersing herself in immersing herself in these new opportunities that are coming by her way. And she's fully deserving, by the way. Number 4, shift when it is necessary. It's not fake to evolve, it's wisdom. Olandria's evolution shows us that you can be soft and giving and later be firm and unapologetic. Both are queen energy, by the way. Olandria reminds us that being a queen is not about being liked, it's about protecting your essence and rising each time. You can give from your heart, but you must guard your throne. That's how you walk through life with power, grace, and peace. So let me ask you, how are you protecting your essence right now? Drop in the comments, and if you needed this reminder, make sure to save this video. Until next time, love and light.